So, anyways, we'll just update our cousin. You never know, and you never know. I mean, he's out there. It just takes that one thing, that one break. I mean, some like my one cousin had a picture. She's up. Believe it or not. Well, no, it's not. See, I remember like when we were 20. Me and my friends, we used to go to this town. This is the God's honest truth. We used to do this a lot. I believe it was Chestertown. And I don't know, there was just something about it. It was so small, it was beautiful. If she's listening, I doubt it. But it is. Everything up that way. Me and my friend Kenny, we used to drive way out there, like Plattsburgh and further on. We knew people up there. I was a huge traveler. I was going to Boston, going to Cambridge, going here, going there. We hear about the air quality in California. Okay, well, that's just... Yeah, stop being all sophisticated and everything, like, you're man of the world and all this kind of stuff. You had an amazing life, man, and you're doing it like, it's a wonderful life. I know that. We had the snow and all this kind of stuff. But, there was this Chestertown, like, you used to do, like, voices and all that, like, it's like, going to Chestertown, USA, Chestertown. And when you were driving to Buffalo, I don't know if it was, but not Buffalo, but it was like Denver, or approaching Denver, and they were talking about Buffalo burgers, like, Buffalo, alright, kids, family, try the Buffalo burgers here, the Buffalo, okay. So, let me get back to where we were. So, in the opener there, yes, but you gotta finish up with your cousin. Your scenery is so beautiful. You were gonna say something. Well, I mean, because it was a nice picture and everything, and I told her. I told her at the club when we went there, we thought we had a gig. We thought Al was gonna be there and everything, and we're all let's have our coffee, huh? So I told her, I said, you're like a model. I said, there's this one model I see on one of these things. So anyway, I don't want to, stay too long on this story, because there's so many other stories to get to. Yes, we really don't. We're winging it, man. We're winging it. We're hoping that you remember all the stuff that you took in. I mean, but that's why we have a new, like, way of approaching things. Like, establish ourselves. Somebody goes, I know the voice though. It's kind of irritating. Please, man. You're being like, sexist and all that. No, I'm not. Yes, you are, man. I'm filing a grievance and a lawsuit, man. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. All right. Thank you. See, you kind of reminded me of one story where we'll try to get to. We'll try to tie it in a little bit. But what I wanted to say was like, that, because she had a picture of her boyfriend or whatever. I don't know, husband, boyfriend, friend. I was just gonna say like, well, I don't know. I mean, if I knew, I would know. I mean, I would say it. So I was gonna say, he's a lucky man, and you're a lucky woman to have a cousin like me. Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna do. Probably like lose more people, just like I have done, and try to explain to Johnny over and over and over. I'm not mad. There's no grievance. No hatred. I kind of like what I'm doing, but I need to like tell people all the things. All the things that I have to be careful about. You have to be careful. You can't just say whatever you feel on here. Like, even though it might be true, you have to watch out. You have to watch out. 'Cause not everybody's on the same page. Everybody has different ways of going about things. But what I wanted to say, I was trying to get to the opener, but we were out front of the place there, and I could tell. I am a strange, looking guy. I'm good looking. I look like I belong in Hollywood, something, a little bit. I could say that. Well, now in the morning, I dress up for it. Like, I dress up for this thing. Always be prepared. You never know. Clean. It's just basic stuff, clean. What's wrong with cleaning? Make sure, your face, your hair, your body, you look all right, you're presentable. So, no, and I don't pass it on to anybody. I don't judge anyone, you know. I mean, you do what you got to do. Like, you know, like I said, you know, I guess Frankie was listening to one of those videos that says every man for himself here. And I was telling Josh, you know, like, I don't know if I should say this. I'm not. I don't want to ruin things. I mean, I know I brought up one cousin. I'm not going to mention how, you know, I don't get Christmas presents from a certain cousin, and they're just doing fabulous and all that kind of stuff. But it does hurt in a way. Like, it does hurt. Really hurts, you know, to no end. Like, you know, but you use that, like, you know, I mean, you just implement it in your life and say, well, you know, I'm not worried. You know, I ain't doing nothing wrong. I mean, I know the way, you know, you're supposed to be. I think we have black ice here. All right, let's try some music. So far away, doesn't anybody stay one? Ow! Sweet music.
Internet Radio, he's Eric Curley. I'm Gary McNamara.
So, let's start off with this. All right, listen to me. We're not being childish and no joking around. I mean, maybe our cousin will get us a few people. Who knows? You know, it's not how many. It's just like the quality. It's not quantity. It's like maybe, you know, find the right people. I mean, because we know the odds. We know the area we live in. We know how a lot of people, like, you know, they don't really know exactly what really is going on. I mean, there was one story how, like, the Kardashians. I don't know how long this show has been on. I know it's been on for a long, long time, I would say. It was probably on even when The Sopranos were on, I think. Because, like, I remember I used to be watching The Sopranos. I think it started around that time. I don't know. Who knows? I know Monica Lewinsky was out there. She was, you know, she saying something. You know, how hurt she was and everything like that. But I want to start off with something, and I want to set the tone for it. I want it, you know, to be worth it. You know, we got rid of some people last week that, you know, we're feeling much better because it just was like an annoyance to us. I mean, we tried to talk to them and everything. We wanted to. We even wanted to meet someone out to do videos. You know, we thought we had, you know, that thing, connection. Oh, shit. We have to pull over. It's not us. We thought we had some kind of connection, like, I'm not going to say charisma, or what's that thing. But, I'm having my coffee here. Where were we? So I want to start off by saying this. Yeah, like things like that. I mean, because, you know, you have to pay attention. I mean, still, forget the show. When something like that happens, you know, you have to pay attention. I mean, we're able to do this in the morning. I mean, we don't, you know, do anything like against the law or something. I mean, you know, Judge Jeannie was talking about laws. Said, you know, she's like, you know, why is everybody offended by having laws? I mean, we have to have something. And I don't want to get into the ICE thing and all that kind of stuff, you know, what they said. I mean, like the 3 contenders that could be running, like Kamala Harris, Kristen Gillibrand, Cory Booker, you know, they could be running. And then, you know, like on these pages, a lot of people were just like throwing stuff out saying, Biden and Michelle, Biden, have Biden run, have Biden. And Biden's 77. I mean, if they got rid of Hillary, I mean, she was pretty much going to do, like, you know, keep everything that, you know, Obama and Biden were doing, and Democrats and liberals. They said, no, I mean, come on. Trump beat Hillary. And then people just don't want to concede and all that kind of stuff. It's like this new thing. And then I did kind of mention something like this morning on the MSNBC thing, but I took it off because of the skit. You know, they had Laura Ingraham in it, I guess. I mean, always making fun of Republicans. Always Republicans. All right. So we set the tone here. Here's what I want to say. Then we'll finish it up a little bit because we can't. I know we got the timer here. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Intro music.
Have one or more serious health problems such as obesity, diabetes,
No.
heart disease?
Intro music. No more Rod Stewart, Twingles. That's all we seem to have here, man.
For these
Alright, forget it.
early stages of
Yeah,
disease.
just turn it off. Let us pull in here and then, get out, stretch our feet a little bit, like we're on a holiday vacation, like, National Lampoon or Wally World, is Wally World open, man? Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, holy Moses, what is in there? We got rid of Kenny too, that guy. I mean, because Boston, the Red Sox won everything. I was going over, I was commenting, and he wouldn't answer back or anything like that. I'm like, wow, what is this? He comes over. I don't understand when people just come over, they drop stuff over on your wall, something, they just leave. What is this? It's no respect. It was just a thing like with Crispo, like you just put stuff. And then you sit there, I gotta go to the gym, I got coffee, I got this, I got everything, my grandma, my grandma, I gotta go, Louie, I gotta go. Alright. Put our coffee up top here. So, Obama and Trump. Obama had no, how we have a huge, we have a lot of problems. We have racist problems, we have, sexist problems, but mainly, we seem to have a race problem. Just if you go by all the late night comedians, if you go by all the NBC shows, the ABCs, whatever, your MSNBC, all this, the Scarborough, the AM Joy, the Al Sharpton, the this, the that, the Wallace, the Rachel, no doubt about it. All right, but let's go back a little bit before Obama and everything. We had Bush and all that kind of stuff. All right, so you have Obama. Is he responsible for it? Was Trump responsible for it? Think about this. If we do have, if all of a sudden it's this much being talked about and this much out of control, although, a lot of people, say, well, just go out, talk to people, instead of being on here and just spreading it. I got to say to myself, because I go out, I see a whole different world. I talk to people. I was talking, me and this girl and another girl and guy, we're just having a beautiful conversation. Beautiful conversation. And we're all different. We're all different. But we connect. We connected. We connected. So Obama and Trump, you cannot blame them. You can't blame them. Just like Trump's getting blamed for all this. And, they went as far as, with the ICE thing. I heard something with the ICE thing, how it is being compared to the Ku Klux Klan. The Ku Klux Klan. ICE. Okay, just get rid of it. Get rid of it. But, there are those on sides that, that they blame Obama. There are people on sides that blame Trump for all this. The fact of the matter, God's honest truth, it's always been there. It's always been there. Real racists look for opportunities. They look for a reason to come out. They do. They're always there. It's the worst thing in the world. We're going to elaborate more on it during the week. But, or maybe we'll come back, gently get into it, gently. If I'm going to get into this topic, I want help, I want support. I'll be willing to do it. But I'm not just going to do it all by myself here. Just like when I'm waiting for people to stop by, listen to my show, do it, boom, put it there. Come back, check, see if anyone's there. No. It was convenient, when a few people want to talk about it, on the days that I'm there, I stop everything. I'm here. I'm available. I'm like Sonny, in the Bronx Tale. I'm available.